Let's look at the feature that allows us to add an athlete on the fly. Here's an example of a female hurdle race. We're not using hip numbers as you can see, but we do have an ID camera that we're using to determine the lanes of each athlete. In this example, we've read lanes 2 through 6, and we come to an athlete here in lane 7 that is not in the heat sheets. So we can add it a couple of different ways. We can read the race per usual. Let's say I don't even notice she's not in the heat sheets. I can just enter lane 7, and it's going to prompt me that it's not recognized, and do I want to accept it? And I say yes, and it adds her time as an unknown athlete, because in this case we don't know who she is yet. Now let's right click the time, let's delete that entry, and let's say we do know who she is. Maybe we've taken notes and we've added an athlete and we want to do so with the known ID number. So we're going to go down here and add lane and athlete, and we know her to be ID number 86. We're going to put her in lane 7, and we're now just going to read per usual. Click on the torso, type 7, and now we've assigned a time to the new athlete, Brittany. This does require, when you do addition with an athlete ID, to load a PPL, which is a common file automatically generated when you generate the EVT file within your meet management software. So you can simply add by being unaware and add the athlete because the system alerted you that that's not a recognized person in a lane, and you can add that person as an unknown athlete, or with a known ID you can add a specific person. Now keep in mind, upon import of that race file into your meet management software, you might get an error message because there's nobody in that specific lane. However, you should be able to progress through that, accept that, and you won't have a conflict because there's nobody already in that lane. That lane has been added. So that's a great feature there.